And as our Jung-min earlier said, the joint document details tariff rates and investment initiatives between South Korea and the U.S. Our economic correspondent Moon Ji-young has more.
The joint fact sheet highlights the key trade agreements reached between the two countries, with the U.S. lowering tariffs on South Korean-made automobiles from 25% to 15%. The document also reconfirms Washington's existing pledge that semiconductor tariffs will not disadvantage Korea compared to other nations.
On Section 232 on semiconductor tariffs, Korea secured terms effectively on par with major competitors such as Taiwan, ensuring equally favorable conditions should the U.S. strike a future deal with larger trading partners.
In return for these adjustments, the fact sheet outlines Seoul's pledge of $350 billion in investments in the U.S. Of this, $150 billion is slated for the U.S. shipbuilding sector, with another $200 billion to be allocated to strategic investments under an upcoming memorandum of understanding between the two countries. Notably, safety measures were also put in place to ensure the stability of Seoul's foreign exchange market. These include the provision that the U.S. will not demand more than $20 billion annually in investments under the MOU, and that Korea can request adjustments to the amount and timing of funds raised. Regarding non-tariff barriers, Seoul prevented any additional opening of its agricultural market for sensitive products like rice and beef. The Trade Ministry said the tariff agreement served to further solidify trust between the two nations.
Building on this agreement, both nations anticipate accelerated industrial supply chain cooperation through mutually beneficial projects under the Strategic Investment Memorandum of Understanding. Seoul also aims to further boost its industrial competitiveness and facilitate expanded market access for Korean companies in the U.S. by thoroughly preparing all necessary procedures.
On the same day, the White House also formalized the details of the trade agreement, releasing the joint fact sheet from the South Korea-U.S. summit. However, the fact sheet did not specify the effective date for lowering the current 25% tariffs on automobiles and auto parts to 15%. Moon Ji-young, Arirang News.